Right. So magandang umaga ulit sa inyo lahat. Magandang umaga din sa iyo, Isa. Alam namin na ikaw ay nanonood ngayon kung recorded ito. Okay. So, our lesson will be all about multiplication of whole numbers, fractions, and mixed numbers. Okay? So, multiplication is basically, yung madaling intindihan, it is the repeated addition. You'll add something many times. Okay, that's multiplication. Right? Kung nag-times 2 ka, ang ginagawa mo lang is you are adding it to itself. For example, 6 times 2 is the same as 6 plus 6. 6 times 3 is the same as 6 plus 6 plus 6. So, multiplication is just repeated addition. Okay? Now, that is applicable for whole numbers. But for fractions, it's a bit different. Okay? So, fractions. When you're multiplying fractions, for example, tingnan natin sa page 151. Okay, it says, it takes Joseph 4/5 hours to read a storybook. How many hours will it take him to read 3 storybook? So, ang isang storybook ay 4/5 hours. Okay? And then, she wants to read 3 storybooks. So, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin siya this time. Okay? But, multiplying fractions is a bit different. Okay? Pero papakita ko muna sa inyo kung paano natin to pwedeng gawin. Okay. So, ang mangyayari dito is we can write this as 3 times 4 divided by 5. And ang mangyayari dyan is 12 itong 3 times 4 over 5. This is improper. So, gagawin ko siyang mixed number. May dalawang 5 na kasi dyan. Pwede yung tayong 10 plus 2, di ba? So, pwedeng dalawang 5 is 10. And then 2/5. Okay, so we have now 2 and 2/5. Okay, 2 and 2/5. That's our answer here. So how many hours? 2 hours and 2/5 hours. 2 and 2/5 hours ang kailangan niyang time to read 3 books. Okay? So ano nangyari doon? Isa-isayin natin. Okay? To multiply a fraction, we multiply the numerator by the whole number and write the denominator as it. Okay? Kung ganito, na meron tayong whole number, i-multiply natin sa isang fraction, ang kailangan lang natin i-multiply ay itong dalawa. Sir, bakit hindi natin siya i-multiply sa 5? Because 5 is just, again, the size of the so copy lang natin siya for now. Okay? Another way of doing that para mas madaling maintindihan, ganito yung 3 is a whole number. Okay? Lahat ng whole number ay mayroong denominator na 1. Diba? Kasi pag dinivide mo siya sa 1, it's just the same. So, let's write 3 over 1 times 4 over 5. Okay, so mas madali na siya ngayon dahil fraction na siya. So, anong gagawin natin to multiply this? Sir Francis, multiply mo lang yung numerators. Sulat mo dito. So, 3 times 4 is 12. Follow kayo And then, yung denominators, multiply mo din. 1 times 5 is 5. Okay? And from there, gagawin mo lang yung technique natin sa pag gawa nito ng mixed number. Pwede kang mag-divide. You can divide 12 by 5 to get 2. And then 10 here. Pag minus mo, that's 2. So 2 and 2/5. Like that. Or, pwede mong isipin na ang 12, pwede kong hatiin sa 10 plus 2. Yung 10 over 5, magiging 10 over 5 magiging 2. At yung 2/5 will remain as 2/5 kasi hindi naman sila pwedeng i-divide. So, Whether you divide or maghiwalay ka, ang importante ay mahanap mo yung mixed number. Final answer. May question? O kung walang question, let's try you do something like that. Okay? Kayo naman ang mag-a-answer. So, for example, you have 5 times 2 over 6. Okay? Gawin niyo yan. And I want you to write the answer as a mixed number. Okay? Kung improper yan, just ko mixed number yung answer. Do it now. Go. Sige, let's answer this one. Sige. So, Ina, kung hindi ka pa tapos, i-pause mo yung video tapos. Alright, so you have 5 times 2 over 6. Again, mas madali kung gagawin natin fraction. Si 5. Okay, so let's make it a fraction. 5 over 1 multiply to 2 over 6. Okay? So sana nagawa niyo yan. Now, ang gagawin natin sunod, yes ha? If yung numerator ay i-multiply natin. So what is 5 times 2? That is 10. Okay? And then dito sa baba, 1 times 6. That is what? 6. Very good. Now, you should be familiar with this now. Sila ay may common factor. Okay? May common factor. So, pwede mong i-simplify. Okay? If you want to simplify, pwede mo silang i-continuous division hanggang sa wala ka nang pwedeng i-divide. So, divided by 2, that's 5. And then, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, pwede natin siyang sulat na 5 over 3. Simplified. Then, after that, ngayon na 5 over 3 na siya, pwede natin siyang gawing mixed number. To make it into a mixed number, pwede mong isipin na that is only 3 plus 2 over 3. Yung 3 over 3 is just 1, di ba? So, magiging siyang 1 and 2 third. 1 and 2 third. That's the final answer. Yung iba ba, ang answer nyo ba ay 1 and 4, 6? Sino nag-answer ng 1 and 4, 6? Okay. Now, ang 1 and 4 over 6, that is not simplified. Bakit hindi siya simplified siya? Kasi yung 4 at yung 6 ay may common factor. May common factor. Okay, tapos na tayong pag-usap sa common factor. Last month pa yun. Pero kapag may common factor ang fraction, ibig sabihin hindi pa yan simplified. So para maging simplified siya, alisin natin ang lahat ng common factors niya. Okay? Naiintindihan? Like, kung naiintindihan. Okay, ah. Sige. O Yasha, iiwan ko yan dyan sa baba. Okay, I mean, isi-send ko tong video sa iyo, Yasha, para masundan mo yung video ulit. Okay, from the beginning. Okay po. So lahat kayo, don't worry. I-upload ko sa YouTube ito. Okay, Cornelio.
Sir.
Opo.
Sir.
Opo.
Paano po sir dun sa 5 times 2 tas 5 times 6? Paano sir dun sir sa baba nakuha yung 1 times 6?
Paano nagkaroon ng 1?
1 times 6.
1 times 6. Yung 6, nandiyan na talaga yan, di ba? Alam mo yan?
Yung
Tama.
sir, paano sir yung 1?
Yung 1, paano nakuha?
Apo.
Okay, lahat ng whole number, okay, lahat ng whole number, mayroong denominator na 1. Okay? Guess mo? Lahat yan, kahit yan ay 3, or 6, kahit anong number maisip mo na whole number or buong number, ang denominator niya ay 1. Dahil, pag divide mo siya sa 1, it will just be 5. Di ba? 5 divided by 1, ilan? Cornelia, what is 5 divided by 1?
5.
5 pa rin. Okay? So that means that walang nangyayari kung 1 yung denominator niya. Lahat ng whole numbers, kung hindi siya fraction, ano ang denominator niya, Cornelia?
1.
Okay, very good. Yeah, wag yung kakalimutan. Very important yun. Let's look at the next page. If you look at the next page, meron siya another example. And nag-multiply siya ng isang um, whole number, which is 5. This time, it's 5 times 2 and 1 half. So, ang gagawin natin dito, of course, yung 5, gusto natin mangyari, maging 5 over 1. Pero yung mixed number, hindi natin hahayaan na mixed number siya, okay? Kailangan gawin natin siyang improper fraction para mas madaling mag-multiply. So that we can have an easier time to multiply the fraction, kailangan natin siyang gawin improper fraction. Okay po? So, how do we make this an improper fraction? Una, by logic, this is 2. Dalawang whole numbers. And the pieces are 2. Ang size niya is 2. Ibig sabihin yung one whole nahati sa 2. Okay? Ibig sabihin, itong whole number na 2 na to, 4 yan. Okay? So that's 4 plus 1. That is now 5 over 2. Or, another way of doing that para mas madali sa inyo, i-multiply mo itong whole number times the bottom number plus the upper number. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Then copy the denominator. Okay? Huwag kalimutan ha. At huwag yung babalik ta rin. Huwag yung unahin yung pag-plus. Okay? Mamamali kayo nun. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. O, mali na agad. So, unahin niyo yung times dito and then plus 1. That's how you transform a mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay? Pinag-aralan na natin yan. But you can review that if you want. So let's multiply this. Top numbers first, you have 25. And then bottom number, you have 2. O, ang question mo na ngayon sa sarili mo, meron ba silang common factors? Wala silang common factors. Si 25 ay 5 times 5. Si 2 ay 1 times 2. So wala na silang common factors. Kaya ang gagawin na lang natin is to make this, dahil siya ay improper ngayon, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. So the best way to do that is to just divide. 25 divided by 2. Okay, isang 2. And then, natitirang 5 divided by 2. That's 2. And then 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, remainder 1. So 12, remainder 1, ang sagot. That's why the answer is 12 and 1 half. Paki-check sa book. Is that correct? Correct ba sa book? Okay, so that's how we multiply a whole number times an improper or a mixed number. Okay? Yung whole number, gagawin mo munang over 1 na fraction. Yung mixed number, gagawin mo munang improper fraction. Okay? O, sige. And now, we'll take this step by step. Bibigyan ko kayo ng gagawin. You will multiply 7 times 3 and 1/3. Nga po. Ay, wag ng 7. Para maliit-liitan natin ng konti. Gawin natin itong 2 para mas madali. 2 times 3 and 1/3. Sige, I will count 30 seconds and then bibigay ko yung next step. Okay? I mean, 10 seconds. You try to do it on your own. Ready? Go. Then every after 10 seconds, mamibigay ako ng next step hanggang sa maubos natin. Okay? So yung 2, gagawin natin 2 over 1 dapat. Ito naman, gagawin natin improper fraction. So, multiply natin muna to 3 times the denominator 3, that's 9. Yung 9 plus 1, that's 10 pieces. 10 pieces over 3. Two times 10 ay 20. 1 times 3 ay 3. Okay? Pag-isipan kung may common factors. Wala siyang common factors, so gagawin natin mixed number. And then, para maging mixed number siya, magdi-divide tayo. Sophie, hindi ka paputol-putol. Ang nangyayari lang is, tumitigil ako every clue. Pag bigay ko ng clue, tumitigil ako magsalita. Okay? Hindi ka lag. Hindi lang talaga ako nagsasalita. Okay, so this is 6. This is 18. This is 2. And then final answer. Final answer is 6 and 2 thirds. Okay, lahat ng tama ang answer, please click like. Wow, dumami yung mga tama. Ayos. Please click like yung mga tama po. Please click like. Okay, praise God. Ang sasabihin lagi na pag nagpo. Mark, Mark, Mark. Anong ibig sabihin mo ng nagagalaw? Ano nagagalaw?
Di sir, naggagalaw sir. Ang ano ko sir, screen. Di ko sir makita yung ano ko sir, gagawin sir.
Ah, hindi gumagalaw. Ano do you mean? Nakikita mo ako?
Naggagalaw kasi sir. Pag ano sir, pag nagagalaw yung mouse ko, nagagalaw rin po yung screen ko sir.
Pag gumagalaw yung mouse mo, gumagalaw din yung screen mo. Okay, so isend ko din sa iyo yung video nito, Mark Sala, para mapanood mo, okay? Nang maayos. Okay? So, kung hindi mo man makuha ngayon, then panoorin mo na lang ulit mamaya. Let's move forward po sa multiplication ng fraction to another fraction. Sa page 153, you will see, ito na yung pinakamadali actually. So, tignan niyo yung pinakamadali for last. 2 over 5, in-multiply niya sa 3 over 8. Once again, first step, wala na tayong gagawin kasi naka-fraction na siya. Hindi siya whole number, hindi tayo mag-add ng divided by 1, at hindi siya mixed number, hindi tayo mag-multiply and then plus. What we're just going to do is multiply the top numbers, 2 times 3, And then multiply the bottom numbers, 5 times 8. And then we see na may common factor sila, right? May common factor po sila. So we can do continuous division. Divided by 2, that's 3 and 20. 3 and 20, wala na silang common factors. And we have the final answer, 3 over 20. Okay? So that's one way of doing it. Another way you can do that, sige, itry nyo muna yung ganong process by multiplying, try nyo yung um, 4 over 5 times 10 over 11. Go. Give you 30 seconds. 4 over 5 times 10 over 11, go. Right? Solve, answer. Okay. So let's do this. 4 times 10 ay 40. 5 times 11 ay 55. Pareho sila, pwede mong i-divide sa 5. So let's do that. This is 8. Baliktad. Ladder method pala. This is 8 and this is 11. Tapos na. So that is 8 over 11. Okay, good job. Good job. But there is another way of doing this, and that is called the cancellation method. Okay, so ituturo ko sa inyo yung cancellation method. So, erase natin itong ginawa natin kanina. Dito, nag-multiply lang tayo agad-agad. We just multiplied instantly. But did you know, you can do this even if you divide first. Maghanap ka muna ng common factors. Okay, for example, we have 2, 5, 3, 8. So, looking at that, nakikita mo na si 2 at si 8, pwede mong i-divide sila by 2, di ba? Divisible sila by 2. So, you can, dito pa lang, mag-divide ka na. 2 divided by 2 is 1, di ba? Tama? And then 8 divided by 2 is 4. So, magiging siyang 1 over 5 times 3 over 4. Okay? So, ulitin ko yon. Nakita mo, napansin mo na si 2 at si 8, they have a common factor, 2. You can divide, dito pa lang, sila parehas by 2. This is 4, and this is 1. 2 divided by 2, 1. And then 8 divided by 2, 4. Okay, now, what you can do there is multiply mo na diretso yung 1 times. Since wala nang ibang common factors, you can now directly multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 times 4 is 20. And then, since na-divide mo na yung common factor, wala nang common factor yung 3 at 20. Tapos na. Do you see? Kita niyo? So this makes it easier for us to find the simplified version. Okay? Mas madali na lang sa atin na malaman. And mas maliit yung thing, di-divide natin ng mga numbers. That's the advantage of this one. Liliit yung mga dinidivide ng numbers. Let's try to look at the second example. So meron tayong 4 and 10. They have common factors, di ba? Ang common factor nila ang 2. Tama, 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Pero ang tanong, pwede ba natin siya i-cancel? Can we do cancellation there? Hindi po pwede. Bakit? Bakit, Leona? Please tell us. Bakit hindi pwedeng i-multiply, ay i-divide yung 4 and 10?
Kasi sir, parehas sa numerator yung numbers.
Very good. Since they are both in the numerator, tama yun, Fiona. Since they are both in the numerator, you will not divide them, kundi you will multiply them. Gets it? Okay? So, hindi pwedeng both. Okay? Pero pwede yung isa nasa baba at yung isa nasa taas. For example, 5 and 10. Get? 5 and 10, they are both divisible by what number? By 5. So, pag nag-divide ka, Al, tulungan mo ako dito. 5 divided by 5. Al,
1,
10
1,
divided by 5.
2.
2. Okay. So again, you can only do this. Thank you very much, Al. You can only do this if and only if merong common factor sila. Okay? At yung isa nasa taas at yung isa nasa baba. So, wala na tayong ibang common factors. So, let's multiply. 4 times 2 ay 8. 1 times 11 ay 11. Tapos, wala nang added steps. No steps added. Okay? So, that is one way to make, to shorten, gawing short. Okay, try nyo nga mag-elimination method dito sa 7 over 6 times 3 over 14. Yeah. Use elimination method. Try nyo hanapin kung anong pwede nyo ma-eliminate. Let's, 21. Ay, ano yun? 28. Yan. Parang mas maganda. So, 7 over 6 times 3 over 28. Go ahead. Okay. Let's check. So, ako na ha. Yung 7 at 28, pareho mo pwedeng i-divide by, yes, by 7.
4.
4. Diba? 7, 40, 21, 28. Okay pa? Alright. Kung nahihilo pa kayo sa multiplication table, please, manu-manuhin ninyo. 7 plus 7, 14 plus 7, 21 plus 7, 28. Okay, you can do that. Next, Rancho, tulungan mo ako dito. How about 3 and 6, Rancho? Meron ba silang common factor? Yes or no?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
they have. Anong pwede mong i-divide kay 3 and kay 6? Anong common factor nila?
2. 2.
3 cannot be
2.
divided by 2. It is 3. It is not even. Hindi siya pwede sa 2. Si 6
3.
pwede sa 2. Yan, by 3. So, Sanjo, 3 divided by 3.
3 divided by 3. 1.
Okay. 6 divided by 3, Sanjo.
6 divided by 6. 1.
By 3. Dapat by 3.
Oh,
Kung
by
anong
3.
dinivide mo dito sa isa,
6,
yun din ang i-divide mo
6
dun sa
divided
kabila.
by 3. 6 divided by 3.
Mm-hmm.
2.
3, 6. Dalawa. So, 2.
Yes.
Alright. Very good. Thank you. Now, ang gagawin na lang natin, since wala na, kasi 1 na ito, wala na silang common factors, kundi 1, which is useless. So, ang gagawin natin, multiply na tayo. 1 times 1 is 1. And then, 2 times 4 is 8. That's the final answer. Okay po? Sige. Let's do the last one. Okay? So tapos na yan. Okay? Just remember, and I'll give you the two examples. Two more examples, and then we can have our exercises, a book. Okay? So you have 1.5 multiply to 1/2. So how do we do that? First, gagawin natin yung mixed number into improper. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so 3 halves. times 1/2. And then multiply na lang yung top numbers, 3 times 1, 3. Bottom numbers, 2 times 2, 4. The answer is 3/4. Okay, so reminder, if you want to multiply a mixed number, gawin mo muna siyang improper fraction. To do that, you multiply the whole number times the bottom number plus the top number that will show up here, and then copy the bottom number. Next example, the final example, we have 4 and 1/9 times 2 and 1/4. Pareho sila mixed number. So what we need to do first is to make that into improper fraction. So 4 times 9 is 36 plus 1, that's 37/9. And then we will have here 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9/4. Nakita mo parehas 9. So common factor nila ay 9. Diba? So if you divide both by 9, you'll just get 1. And we will get now 37 times 1 is 37. Okay, 1 times 4 is 4. And if you divide that, you will get, what will you get? 9 and then 1/4. Wait lang, i-divide natin. 37 divided by 4. 4 times 9 is 36. So yun ang pinakamalapit. Okay, so you check that, you get 1. So that's 9 and 1/4. So we have 9 and 1/4. Okay. So now you are ready for the for the exercises. If you're watching this on YouTube, nasa description box ang gagawin. So if you're not watching this on YouTube, kung live kayo, ilalagay ko sa group chat yung ating gagawin. Okay, if you have questions while you are answering, chat me. Okay, and we'll see what we can do.